So we were working out in the gym one day, and I was obeying because I was a little afraid of her. And she looked at me, and she said, "Get out." And I looked at the people around me. We're all lined up on treadmills, like you see on the TV. And I was like, I think she's talking to you. and she said, "No, Julie, I'm talking to you. Get out." And I said, "Why?" "Get out!" I was like, okay. When can I come back? And she said something to me that changed my life. She said, "When you can say, why not me, instead of why me?" So I left, and I was frustrated, and I was angry. And I started thinking about that. And I realized in that moment that Jillian knew that I was defeated. I had a defeated spirit. And you know why? Because my whole life, I had let someone else determine who I was. And it was happening again at Biggest Loser. Here I am, and I feel defeated because I'm the smallest girl in this game. There's no way I can make it to the end. What am I doing here? Might as well complain and whine, which is what I had done my whole life. I can't exercise. It's too hard. I really like to eat this food. So, and for the first time in my life, someone had looked at me and not seen what I saw when I looked in the full-length mirror. She saw my potential. She saw the Julie that would one day break through the paper. And she was not going to accept anything less than my best. Nobody had ever done that to me. Nobody had ever said that they would accept nothing less than my best. And it hit me, and I was like, maybe if she sees something different in me, then I don't have to be this person that I think I am. So the next morning, I went back to the gym. And listen, you could have heard a pin drop, because everybody's like, "Oh, there she is. What's she going to do? And I walked in, I marched in. And there's Jillian. She had her arms crossed like this, that little stance she does. You know what I'm talking about, them big old muscles, like, "Rawr." And she was like, "What are you doing here?" Well. And then it came out. I said, "You know what? I'm here, Jillian, because I deserve to live the life that I was created to live. And if you will bet on me, I promise you, I will not whine. I will not complain. I will be in here the latest. I will be in here the earliest, and I will work harder than anybody else." And you know what she said to me? Oh, so sweet. She said, "Get on the treadmill." And that's exactly what I did. I stayed later. I worked harder. And so did my team. And you know what we did? The team of unwanted, unchosen, all of those people made it all the way to the end and did what no team has ever done before or since. We wiped out both other teams. And it was just us standing in the end. And that taught me a very valuable lesson. And it isn't about what other people think. It's about what's inside of you. I personally lost 45% of my body weight. And I got to do some amazing things. I ended up being first runner-up. I know, first runner-up. And I lost to a Yankee. Come on. And so, and I was like, well, first runner-up, I lost by 8 pounds. Really? If you lose by 50, that's one thing, but 8 pounds, that's like half a week in Biggest Loser history, So I was a little frustrated, but I was like, you know what? I changed my life, and I got some amazing things. I won $50,000. Hello. I won a new car. I got to be on Oprah and Larry King and all these amazing things. But you know what? When I came home for the first time, and that little 6-year-old ran up to me and went to hug me, and his arms went all the way around for the first time in his life, I realized first runner-up doesn't matter. $50,000 doesn't matter. Oprah, Larry King, none of that matters. This is what matters. I have my life back.